teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play. That how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Let's go now. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That pass complete to Boyd. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here we go, set. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. They'll cobble together a yard there. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
They send a tight end in motion. 1st down, here's Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Man in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Let's go. Throwing off the play fake here. Chased out. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. You're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th. They're going play action. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing now off play action. This one finds Boyd. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Jackson escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, here's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're gonna have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now. A tight end in motion now. Now Jackson off the play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Into the hands of Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this to Henry. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They go play action on 1st. He's on the move. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First down throw for Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jerome Baker has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans tie things up at 14. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. From the 34. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it'll be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Pollard on 1st and goal, and he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Trying again with Pollard. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Connects with Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He'll look to throw it. Gets this one to Andrews. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll run here on 1st down. Driving across the 15-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here he is to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He completes it in traffic. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defense.